could go for DRX because we haven't seen their comp for so long and on the new icebox. So a lot of options.
And it seems there's been a clear definition of where this is going. The B side is under threat. You don't see this in EMEA all too often, and they're starting it off with a lot of aggression. Look who's already up in the spawn. Stack's trying to chase Step down, but now he's in a bit of an awkward spot. He needs help. They need to come and try to help him out of this corner because it looks like ZETA know that he's in there. They're clearing it as they go. They've got to deal with Stacks in the spawn, and he goes out wide. Reload off, and a third almost found, but 10 just about survives. And look who's wrapping around the back. Another kill in the way of DRX.
Yeah, this is starting to become incredibly difficult for the defenders, but Sugar Zero will be able to clear one off the back and leaving it down into that 2v2. The problem, though, is that that spike is ticking. They have to get a move on, and there's still utility just landing to try and deny them off that defusal. The swing does have to come through, but it's already done. DRX are going to get themselves the pit.
Yeah. Have to be careful of that one. DRX, they've come in and they've not invested too much here, you know? Even though they lost the 2 players in the last, they're happy to go for a much faster strategy. Plant's going to go down. Now, they tried to deny that with the snake bite and poison orb, but nothing's really going to come through from ZETA to aggress into it. So that space is taken for free. The plant is found, and now with the weaker weapons, they've got a much better chance if they can catch these players off guard. Already Zest has done well to find the first, and that avenue of approach is completely blocked out by the nade. But Sugar Zero's coming in on another angle, helping them out and retaking this control. This is a round ZETA should have in the bag, but these weapons can catch you off guard, and they're certainly doing that.
Yeah, this is incredibly dangerous, especially in a bonus round, and Marco comes through at the end.
Mid going up for that top beat plant. They've claimed themselves a bonus. Now all they need to do is deal with these pistols, but there are a lot of them. Laz leading the charge with the Headhunter, but they're slowed down, and now DRX just shift their attention to the other side of the map where a plant should be secured pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you're going to see too often, is 4 players pushing down B and the other try and load back through mid, but DRX cope with it well. Already looking to get their 4th round onto the board, and yeah, this after plot basically lock down that B side, or maybe get a little bit more aggressive if that's what we're going to see. For now, though, he's still got his Headhunter, and maybe that'll be enough. 1 bullet, though.
Yeah, well, he might just be able to get a kill out of it. Shot missed, though. And look at all that utility on the spike. They've tried to push forward and take some space. Instead, they've done exactly that. It looks like only 1 left alive for DRX. But Matt Goga, he's TP'd over towards Kitchen, and so he's still going to be able to use that tour de force if he keeps range. But look at DRX. They're looking to take range out of the question entirely, but 2 quick kills for 10. That leaves the KO in the open. They want to try to get out there and recover him, but, I mean, that's a risky move by RB. Okay, Deb really thought he had the flank open there.
Sneaking his way through. They're even going to kill off Stacks, make sure he can't come back from the dead. But they still have to clear this Viper's Pit. And it's going to be a lot easier said than done. You can see the utility already falling through. The players aren't within it. It's just buying them extra time that they have to sort of almost hunt for this player that isn't even there. And they're just playing those lineups. They've got it to half, though. They could just dodge the rest. But Marco, again, just swinging back in. He's having an incredible game so far. And now Laz is the only one standing. Someone's going to swing. But at this point, can he get it all the way through? No. It is Zest.
Just about avoided being detected. This could be huge. The information on the back of the side is there. The Blade Storm will try to pick off 1 or 2. No success to start with, although that shock dart lands.
Look at the time. There's only 15 seconds left. If they actually just wait for this afterplant to come through, there's a real opportunity, but Depp gets absolutely nothing. Teammate's still here. Crow will drop another. Still has another shock dart to try and fire into the corner, and he's going to get himself a second. Jonas loving this one, leaving just Stacks remaining. A 1 versus 3, an opportunity for a 1st round to come onto the board, but there's still a lot to be done. Laz will land the final headshot, and hey, all they needed was a breather.
Backs have been in so many times. I mean, just watch a G2 game. You'll never see the B side. This is a big stack out of ZETA. They're already in position. This could be dangerous. Hunter's Fury coming through, but it doesn't land to start with. And RB makes it away. Lucky too as well. Oh, well, maybe not so lucky.
Yeah, he's been caught out. Holding on to this, not going to be easy, but again, they've just got all of this afterplant utility being set up to try and delay. It's actually not landed. That's a bit of a problem. It gives an opportunity for them to try and get in, but instead, Buzz just goes popping through the screen and already manages to drop 1.
He's got an updraft if he wants to go above. Running low on knives, but now he's refreshed up. The backstab coming through. That's Hunter's Fury out of play. A little bit dangerous, though, as Sugar Zero's dancing around. Crow's coming in to help on the other side. Stacks, good for both, though, closing out the round and putting 6 on the board. Deep just about avoided it, yeah, and he's able to TP out because of it, so that's given them at least a new lease of life. Unfortunately, nothing was found in that initial duel. Hunter's Fury going to be popped through on the attacking side. There's a kill from it. He knows there's another player in the area, and although it doesn't find the frag, it's at least thinned out the defenders that little bit. Good shock dart, and they've been on point so far. RB, again, he's not able to get out of there alive, and now it's a little bit more difficult. But okay, hiding behind his wall. Sugar Zero still alive. Snake bite down for the kill, but it is gotten halfway at least. That is a glimpse of hope, but Zeta are being pushed on. There is no stopping Mako, and they know exactly where Depp is. He steps into the Viper's pit. Look at how DRX are playing. It does definitely feel like they're pushing forward, they're exploiting weaknesses, and then they're just sitting back and going, okay, what are you going to do now? How are you going to fix that problem? And they're not going to run in and let you catch them off guard. Great kill by Mako. That's Laz trying to get the kill and TP out, but Mako just doesn't miss, man. And he gets another. Come on.
You got your entry fragging Viper coming through. I guess at this point they've just gone, Mako, you're kind of popping. Do you want to just give it a go? And he's just wiped out their whole team. In the meantime, they managed to get the plant down, and he's already still lurking around the back lines, just waiting patiently. This man is having a worldie of a game, and it seems like there's nothing Zeta can do about it.
I mean, when you're feeling it like this, man, everything's working out for him. Even look at that timing. He decides to map. If this is how things start out and DRX get to basically set the pace themselves every time, I'm very worried for the Zeta side.
Well, yeah, especially, again, putting into context that this is the map, waiting and watching. And with the drone being heard, I think they're going to have a decent idea that they're coming around the back.
Well, the idea might not matter. That's Mako down, the big player for DRX so far. Zest has caught players off from this corner before. They should be clearing it, and that they are. Down he goes, another player. Lost for DRX, but hold on. Surely they're not recovering this immediately. The spray for RB connects. The res is through. DRX are steaming back into the lead. In just a matter of seconds, this round just flips into their control. And now things are looking pretty miserable. Sugar Zero does his best, but I mean, there's just too much to play against here.
RB's timing, even off the swing of the drone, just hands him a free kill. And Crow, like, what can he even do at this point? Finds the first at least. 3 bullets left in the clip, and RB's going to swing off the back of the ping.
And even when they've blitzed into 5 players, they've still won the round. So I kind of get it from Zeta, just not gambling and putting all their eggs in one basket. Good opening already for Laz, and there's another. Still has his TP to work with, so he's going to stick around here, knowing that he can anchor himself over towards Kitchen if he needs. This is a perfect start to potentially double up on Zeta to close this out. He can't go too much further.
Yeah, not worth the risk, especially at this point. And well, I guess he could just stick around for even longer, just trying to wipe out their squad all on his own. They haven't spotted the swing out from Stacks. He will be able to trade one out. Sugar Zero is going to go swinging, but to win that important battle. Looking like their second round is almost guaranteed, but I was going to say the last man standing was Mako, but thankfully, player who looks to go for the plant as much as possible. And they're looking to try and catch out the mid-rotate. This is a problem. Sugar Zero going down will leave them without the screen, so that they've already lost a big part of their utility as they try and make the entry into the site.
Now we've seen Stacks set up for this already, but that's to stop them from down below. Unfortunately, they have planted above, leaving 10 in a pretty good spot. Are retaking on purpose, and they have a Viper wall down to help them do that. So we need a duel to go their way, equalizing this up, but Depp's caught on the way back out. Headhunter running out of ammo, and the TP's needed to get on out of there. There's the wall to allow the defuse to already come through halfway, and this is looking like it's done. The defuse right under their nose. All the kills are theirs, but they can have them. DRX,
like they're just going to aggressively push forward, and because of the 0 point they've been throwing over the last couple of rounds, nobody really took any ground, and Buzz aggressive, and he gets out.
That dash working perfectly to get him around the corner. But here's where at least Zeta can claim some of the advantages. They've got ranged fights on offer. Laz is trying to get a little bit aggressive. He's pushing up into them, and that's not expected. He'll be able to convert. RB down, numbers equalized. This is what you want in this round. Look for DRX. They've got weak weapons. So in heads-up duels, they should be losing. In fact, 50 HP left on Buzz. He was being tagged up that whole time. And they're trying to initiate some of these engagements, and successfully. Buzz shouldn't be able to get another there. He's bailed out, like he got snake bit and everything.
I don't understand how he's escaped at this point. He probably should have died after the initial duel, and he's still swinging into angles that they're spraying. If they're going to try and fall back from here, I'm worried for them, but at the same time, they'll be pushing into a 3-man stack if they don't.
Yeah, that drone obviously came over, so Buzz swings to try get them through the smoke once they get revealed. They have a pretty good idea of where he's going to be. Left. I don't know if they saw him there. That drone got destroyed from backside, if I'm not mistaken. Buzz still dancing around. How is this guy still alive? He goes down finally, but Zez steps up to close this out by the looks of things. 13-2. We had our concerns about the Japanese region coming into this, but I hope that's not anything to indicate what's happening moving forward. Icebox, the map that everyone said would be Zeta's hands down. They barely got off the start.